Hey y'all, this video will be about what do you do when the unexpected happens. Which made me think of my book Curveballs. Y'all should go look it up. Search on Amazon Curveballs, Davis-Bedrick books. That was like, the theme for that book is, life throws you a bunch of curveballs and you gotta like be ready for it. How are you gonna hit a curveball? I played softball 2 summers. Not very often did I actually hit a ball when I was up at bat, which was always really embarrassing. If you've ever played baseball or softball, you know how embarrassing that is. It's just you up there at the plate, and it's all on you. That's why I eventually just did basketball, because then you got a team. You're not just like alone out there feeling isolated. I also tried cross country, but that's kind of hard because you're all alone. Anyways, what do you do when life throws something unexpected? You get a migraine, you get a flu, you get a divorce, you move to a different city. You don't do the career that you were expecting. I was planning on being a high school English teacher. You just gotta roll with the punches. You gotta go with the flow. You gotta be what's the word? Flexible. You gotta think on your feet. You gotta reinvent yourself. You gotta keep finding new things to do that make you happy, that make the world a better place. Things that will benefit society. It's always good to be a useful member of society. Benefit the world in some way. I never really plan on making videos like this, but I was always planning on being a writer, which this is kind of a form of writing, which is verbal writing. But I used to write in a journal ever since I was like 7 or 8. I think my counselor told me to, because my dad attempted to rape me when I was 6, so then I started writing in a journal. I used to have a box, which I eventually threw it away, but I had a box of all my journals from age 7 to, I don't even know, I guess 18. 7 to 18 I wrote in a journal, and then I started journaling on my computer, on my laptop. I would just sit at my laptop and just write for hours while listening to music. Just about whatever I was thinking, about my life, my job, whatever, my friends. And then I started my blog when I was 28. When I was 28, I started my blog. When I was 34, 35, I started making these videos. So I've always wanted to communicate and get my thoughts out. It's very healthy. It's good for you to get your thoughts out. If you ever think about writing or making videos, you should do it. Of course, you might be thinking, well, who's gonna watch that? You never know. If you build it, they will come. What video is it? What movie is that from? What dreams may come? A voice tells the man, if you build it, they will come. If you build the baseball field, then the ghost baseball players came. If you create something, anything that you create, anything, art, writing, some people will enjoy it. Could be a lot of people, it could be a little bit of people. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you're creating something and other people are enjoying it. So whatever your calling is, do it. And back to the curveball topic. Don't get mad at life or your friends or your family when you get curveballs. Don't get mad at God. Just roll with the punches, as they say. Be flexible. Come up with a new plan. Reroute. Like with our GPS, and you take a wrong turn, and it's like rerouting. You gotta reroute and come up with a new plan. And just have faith that all things work together for the good for those who love God. Amen? Amen. God loves y'all. God bless. Bye.